Hello and welcome back to Third Age Total War with the Divide and the Divide and Conquer submod, and we will be continuing on in the Bree campaign. In the last few episodes, we took Barad Vin, we got another general apparently, and we've got some major armies heading off towards Herot, and we've got some more forces. Mustering? God, English is hard. Mustering in Dunlarak. And we're hoping that we can draw in Belfraka and Captain Ursadan. Because Toby's army is very elite, and Kip's army isn't too bad either, to be perfectly honest, although it is a fair amount of trash. Let's end the turn. My hope is that the dwarves in the north will start steadily pushing against Gundabad. Now, this is the first episode after my update video, and thanks for everyone's feedback. We will be continuing on then, and we will be using Fosco, hopefully with a fairly large army to move towards Imladris and start that script soon. The fate of Middle-earth lies on the hands of the mighty men of Bree. That's a bad place to be in. Erebor is besieged, apparently. And let's keep on building economy. So, let's get a... Should we get a blacksmith up here? Yeah, let's get the blacksmith. In Nova Reclaw, we've got that building up. Shadoon's building as well. Because really, we want to start being able to recruit troops along here. And we need to move back Fosco back to civilization. So we're going to move him towards Bree.
We go no further today. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
I don't like Captain Uflak sticking around in my territory, to be perfectly honest.
Your order, my lord.
Yes. This tower will keep vigil and order.
Yes, my lord.
Rub the Kind is moving back towards Bree.
Honor.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes. Yes. With honor. With honor.
Yes, my lord.
But he doesn't want to go the
We'll stop here.
the normal way, let's put it that way.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes. Orders. By your command. Continuing tomorrow.
Now we will get the leather worker at Barriadonac. And we've got the Traveller's Lodge being built in Deadman's Dyke. I thought about renaming this, and I think I want to rename it to Old Town, because the men of Bree wouldn't have an idea of what this was actually called back in the day. So I think if I call it Old Town or Old City, that just makes a little bit of sense. So we've got our army mustering here. I almost want to bring it out of its thingy soon, along with that catapult and things. Can I build a unit of gatekeepers yet? I can retrain my gatekeepers. That's useful, because they're a pretty elite unit of gatekeepers, all things considered. Got some more militiamen that have built up, and that's like our cav force there. So we've got 7,000 gold left, and we're going to move more troops north. Let's build that catapult in Kelionak. And another couple of units of journeymen. Sword guards are always a good grab. And we'll build the blacksmith and argons. Still building a lot of sort of extra units around. I'm not sure what's in there, but let's get rid of sort of these units that are sort of costing us money but haven't got much about them.
Yes, my lord.
And we can start to draw in, I think, those units there. So,
To battle. We shall prevail.
Yes, my lord.
As you command, we shall prevail.
so Herot is now under siege.
My lord.
I am here only to fight thee.
And Belflaka is starting to arrive with his units.
Your will, my lord. Yes, my lord. As you wish. Yes,
Right, so let's take
your will.
all of our sort of beaten up units.
Orders. My lord. Orders.
Move them back to Andy's stand.
March to exhaustion, continuing later. My lord. Your will, my lord.
And let's keep on marching Fosco back. I've got another 2k or so to build up with. Don't really want any of those buildings. Although I wouldn't say no to a leather worker in Mitchell Delving. Karas Nernaled can get something as well, so we'll get them a blacksmith. And it looks like they managed to beat back Rune, which is positive. And I'm not that bothered in him. Whoa. The Merchants Guild headquarters hosts something that goes outside typically self-serving nature of merchants charity. At first, many local merchants would find the guild's presence oppressive. Wow. Okay, so we definitely want to build that. Mordor is supreme. Anduin falters. And we have a mission to take Alkflud in 15 turns. An invasion has been called on in Ladris. Oh no. So, time is of the essence. Yeah, I think it is nearly time.
An order. Yes. We'll stop here.
We want something to be building really everywhere. So in Athelin, can you get anything? Chicken farming? You can totally get that.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor.
Rub the Kind can get 2 units of bandits. So we won't say no to that. I think he just got a mercenary captain for his trouble. He did indeed. And Reginald has just made it south.
As you wish.
So,
Aye, sire. Orders. By your command. Yes.
we will take
Your will, my lord. Orders. My lord. Aye. My lord.
all these units.
We have marched our limit. Orders. My lord. My lord. Orders.
Including those merchantmen. And those merchantmen.
My lord. Continuing tomorrow. Yes. We go no
And then Fosco will almost follow up. So we will retrain them. We will retrain them. We will retrain them. When can we get our next unit of Banderbrass? 12 turns. Yeah, you can train Banderbrass. So what I think we'll do is we will move those 4 Banderbrass back.
We can go no further today. Your will, my lord. My lord. By your command. Orders. How may I serve? Your will, my lord. Orders. My lord. Yes. Merging armies, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Making
My
campaign.
thinking is we'll have 3 armies that we will move off to attack the Misty Mountains.
An order.
And lend aid to Imladris.
My lord. Your will, my lord. As you wish.
We can retrain pretty much all of these units. So that's a positive. And we're starting to draw them in.
Yes, my lord.
To battle.
So if I was just to attack, let's just see what this does. If it kills off our entire Dwarven army, we won't accept it. Yeah, we're not accepting that. They can come to us. The thing is though, if we can win this battle against Enedwife, we've pretty much crushed them. Oh, has the game crashed? Nope, hasn't. Kept me waiting there. It was like, well, maybe it's crashed. No, we're going to withdraw from that. And Londair has a fairly sizable army. Not perfect though. Yeah, I do almost want to bring this army out, but and then move it on to Alkflud and see what they do. In fact, we've got a few troops. Not many, but a few. Let's take Arnie and them. Let's take Arnie, them, and them. And let's move them towards Londair.
King camp here.
We're going to make a power play for Alkflud. Okay. So unfortunately, they have attacked our weaker army. Now, Kip has only got 2 command stars, and he's about to be attacked by about 4,000 troops, give or take. If he withdraws, does that mean that Toby...
To me, men. We
Okay,
must
so now Toby takes the battle. That would be better. Now, it says it gives Toby less of a chance, but I disagree entirely with that. Let's make this the big battle, and this is going to be the battle for Enid Wife. So, let's see what we can do. It says they outnumber us 2-1, but what have they got going on? They've got trash, they're weak. Got a lot of units that are sort of slightly broken. Belflacker isn't the best general. And are they all coming from... Yeah, they look like they are. Let's see what we can do. We might have to cheese the AI a little bit here. We've got a lot of high-level dwarves.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Okay, so... We've got Rudar warriors. What we're going to do is, we're going to bring up these guys to there. We're going to bring up these guys to there. We're going to bring up these guys to there. Going to bring up those guys to there. And we're going to support them with these Rudar. Then directly behind them, wow, that is one hell of a hill. Jeez. I think that's the best thing that we can do. Yeah. Then facing also that way, we're going to bring up our general. And these units of woodland hunters. And that unit of archers. Okay. And then to face this almost bigger threat from this direction, we're going to bring up the Dunlending pikemen, and we're going to put them in spearwolf formation there. We're going to have a unit of mercenaries in spearwolf formation there. We're going to have a unit of them, these dwarves, that we're going to pull up to there. Then we're going to have a unit of crossbows here, a further unit of archers here, and then our gatekeepers. We're also going to attack to there. We're going to have a unit of dwarven travellers in front. Okay, so we're up to this point. Okay. We'll have another unit of merchantmen to support here. And then in reserve, we'll have a unit of the Dwarven Sword Guard there, and we'll have the Hammer Guard here. Then with the Cav, we'll position it on this hill. And I think that will do. Come on in. Everyone into position.
Get ready, dwarves!
Come on.
To me, Hillman! As you were! Move! Grab your weapons! Infantry! As you were! Move! Move! Archers!
Attack the River Spearmen.
The tide of battle seems to have turned again.
Yeah.
We must act and halt this turn of events.
Sure.
Use whatever
We're under attack!
I don't think it's turned against us.
you can muster.
Move out! Time! To me, Hillman!
Keep your heads up.
Come together.
Keep them at a distance. Use whatever weapons you can muster. Afraid something changes in the course of battle.
Go on.
Seems almost certain.
Throw your javelins, or your axes, or whatever it is. Right, come on. Next one. Okay, apparently they're shaken. We can't have them routing. So we do have this unit of Hammer Guard that we can move up. So let's do that. Move the Shield Guard up as well. Because if one flank falls, both flanks fall.
To me, Hillman! The hills will be ours! Infantry! Their walls! To me, Hillman! Move with great speed! Move! Move!
So they need to open fire to there. They need to fire into there. They need to fire into there. And our gatekeepers need to attack there.
The hills will be ours!
Keep attacking the Men are High warriors. Right, so we've killed 10%. Come on.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Yeah, you might say that defeat seems certain. But I don't think it's certain. Come on. Come on, Spearman, you got this. Right, so those Greenway have routed, but not before doing some pretty decent damage. The Bogards are doing well. Those River Elders are not enjoying facing the pikemen. Come on, dwarves. We're relying on our dwarven units to do pretty well here. And they are doing well. Especially once we get support from these Hammer Guard, who have an 8 attack. And I think they're armor piercing. Come on, reform. Come on. In you go. We need to run a charge into those foresters of Haleth. Come on. You got this. And We've caused a rout there. Or in fact, we can pull through. Pull through. Right, and then pull out this way. Keep attacking them, keep attacking them. We've got a few units of Grey Flood. These guys can handle themselves in melee. Go for it. Ah, crap. Okay. This is not good news. So we've lost 42%, but they've lost 33%. So, they need to turn about face. They need to attack there. Bogard are nearly out of ammo, so if I reposition them, and then the gatekeepers can start let's get the gatekeepers to move around as well. Let's get the gatekeepers to move up as well. So let's put them here. Because this flank is not perfect, but better than it was. And those hammer guards can keep on fighting for a long time. So they've only got 102 left. Although they aren't going to appreciate being charged in the back. Let's quickly get those guys into there. Right, open fire on them there. Open fire there. This isn't exactly what we wanted. We've got Watchman Bogard coming in from there. Just attack the Grey Flood Raiders there. And you guys move up. Come on, hunters.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Alright, so that unit of sword guards running. That unit is shaken, but they are getting support from some of our dwarven crossbows, who have been fighting the River Elders for the whole battle pretty much. Yeah, they're going to keep on firing there. The Bowguard, yeah, are going to fire now at those River Swordsmen. And our General is going to attack the River Swordsmen as well.
Pick up your bows, men.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Right, so they've lost 44% so far. And the Hammer Guard are slowly but surely... They must have crazy high morale. Excellent. Yeah, there you go.
To me, Hillman.
No, you're meant to be firing there. So those River Swordsmen look like they're in for a bad time. Going to use the Cav to run a quick charge. Yep. And that should cause the clansmen to rout. Right, we're going to bring the Cav round now over to here. Arch Militia have fallen. The Hammer Guard are down to 48. So we've lost 66%, they've lost 50%. Right, so the Hammer Guard are now routing, but fighting to the death. Dwarves are going to come out of guard mode. And you're going to get out. There's only 3 River Spearmen left. I say that we move up them to plug the gap here.
Almost certain.
Shit dead! General's bodyguard!
Just need to make sure that our general gets out of there, which he has done.
Be vigilant, yeomen.
General's bodyguard! Advance!
Silence those. Come on. Right. Right, you're going to run the hell away. And everyone's going to run. We killed 53% of them, though. So if we'd had the other army, we probably would have won.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Right, the general made it out.
We've been dealt a stinging defeat today.
But we did kill a pretty large amount, nearly 50%. That's a naked lady in the woods. I assume it's a lady. It could also be a man. You never quite know with elves what sex they might be. So you just have to play it by guesswork until you... Well, yeah. Let's just leave that there. I mean, let's face it, Orlando Bloom does look quite feminine.
Fall back! We must regroup. Pulling back from the walls.
And let's make this a longer episode. So, Belflecker comes at us again, this time with his pretty badly mauled army. And no support from the faction leader. And we have a fully fresh army under Kip. So, part of me wants to auto-resolve it. Let's see if we can't win via the auto-resolve and get a magnificent victory. No, I don't know what it is now. Suddenly the auto-resolve thinks that we suck. But we'll start the beginning of the next episode with this fight outside Alkflud, or Herot, or wherever the hell we are. Yeah, so we will start this now. So, Kip is going to be fighting against these two, and I don't think Belflecker really has much chance. We've got 2 units of decent cav, 3 units of decent cav.
We attack!
And we need to try and kill them with as little casualties as possible. And then immediately start to lay siege to Herot again. That's a nice looking hill, but let's bring them down here. So, crossbowmen. And let's put you sort of up front here. Then let's have crappier archers behind. And then to screen this, let's have those 2 units of bandits. Because bandits are good at one thing and one thing only, and that's dying. And I don't really care if we lose the journeyman, to be perfectly honest. And then behind that... Oh, in fact, we've got 2 units of archers. So let's put another 2 units of archers here. Then let's have our 2 units of pikemen. With our units of farmhand pikemen. Then let's have our militia here. And have our slightly better units behind that. And then what else have we got? We got our cav. Our 4 very good units of cav can hide away in this little forest. Is it just you that can't hide? Yeah, they're all hidden. And then just our general himself, who will also play the hidey game.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Oh, indeed they are. I say, let them bring in the reinforcements.
To me, Hillman.
Use whatever weapons you can muster.
Fast. With great speed.
Use whatever weapons you can muster.
Fast. With great speed. General bodyguard. Come together.
Then we'll have a unit of axe guard over here. A unit of spearmen can support over here. And then a further unit of axe guard can be here.
Have an arrow ready.
Countrymen!
And then I really want to watch them burn. Because Jesus Christ, they need to die. After that last calamitous battle.
Guard this area. Guard this area. Guard this area.
Be ready, archers. Have an arrow ready.
And I think what we'll do is we'll wheel up those pikemen. Yeah, who can form a part of the old front line. And then once we've committed them, we'll do a classic Andy trap and absolutely massacre.
Keep your spirits high!
The hills will be ours. Come together.
Right, come on then. Oh, hey there, Cav. Off you go. Off you trot.
Everything we can.
Attack! Attack!
Yep, this might end up being a massacre, but that's what we want.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Right, so it's 4 for 4 at the moment. So, keep on firing the archers. So our cav is going in to murder the Grey Floods, who are already fighting to the death and routing. So there's their infantry coming up now. Right, so we're going to have all 4 of these archer units are going to attack there. So we need to pull our cav out. Right. Then we're going to bring up the archer militia and they're going to fire into there. So we've killed 30%. So the cav is going to go in and just kill a few more. Oh God, seriously. Leonard Wife have become very good at handling cav.
Come together, my friends!
Only half the enemy force remains.
Right, so it's mainly Grey Flood Raiders and things that are left. Let's take the cav and go into the Foresters of Haleth. On a full-on charge. Yeah, so that's most of them. We're going to pull them out.
Be ready, archers. Keep them at a distance. Keep them at a distance.
And the only unit still firing now is this unit of Bogard. We'll make a charge for those river swordsmen. So that's where the Elder Guildsman got to. Ah, interesting.
Come together, my friends!
Right, so the Grey Flood Raiders and things have taken an absolute hammering.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Right, attack them. And the war chances are running. So we killed 67%. And we now need to get the general out of there.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Come on. And there we go. Another unit routes.
The hills will be ours.
Some more Minerai warriors there. Now, where's that Elder Guildsman unit gone? Where's the general gone in general? Yeah, see what I did there? Oh. Right, so take them off guard mode. And that unit of 26 is in a prime position to charge those river swordsmen.
The field. Pursue and run them down.
Where's the general?
Heavy cavalry. Heavy cavalry. Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him.
There we go.
See us defeat the rest of it.
And that's the end of them. So up to 91%. We did have a couple of units run away, but nothing that we can't handle. And to be honest, we're now in a prime position to take Heorot, and hopefully their faction leader will die. Alright, come on, charge him.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Alright, killed 94% of them. So there goes most of them. 96%. Let's get up to the 97% mark.
Use whatever weapons you can.
Let's exit there.
The enemy are utterly
So, heroic victory.
This is a
Kit
great
absolutely
victory,
decimated, mainly due to the cav.
General.
And then we'll call it an episode there. It's been the double battle for Enid Wife. And I think really that was the last of their strength. It's a shame that we lost so many dwarves, but... And...
Victory!
yeah, all of the troops outside of Heorot have been absolutely massacred. So they might have won a victory, but it was a Pyrrhic victory. And we'll take Robbie. Dale wanes. Everywhere's waning apart from us.
Your orders, my lord.
Right, we are going to
As you command.
move back.
Yes, my lord.
To battle. An honourable, glorious victory.
Your orders, my lord.
Right, let's take out Moot Lord's Trunan on the next episode. So thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye bye.